Hi guys, this is Miss Hart-Townsley, and I just wanted to give you a brief introduction to your 1.07 Accuracy and Precision Lab. This is found at the end of your unit or your lesson 1.07, and so please make sure at the beginning that your screen looks like this. This is going to get you to the virtual lab. Once you click on the begin button, you will have 3 parts to the lab, and you are responsible for doing all 3. Make sure that before you begin that you have your lab worksheet pulled up and copied onto your Evernote notebook, Evernote notes. So, for example, I'm going to open up that worksheet, and then I'm going to copy and paste. If you wanted to, let's see in a little second here. So you can just copy and paste all the information, and then you go to your Evernote chemistry notebook, select new note, and then get your worksheet in there. And so what I would do is have 2 tabs open simultaneously with my worksheet on my Evernote tab, and which gives me a place to write my data. And then, so you can even snap screens. So there's that. I'm going to get rid of the worksheet and go back to my virtual lab, which is, I made it a big screen here. Okay, and so as you click through, you start on part 1, they're actually going to give you the steps that you need to do, measuring initial mass and things like this, and the instructions are in blue. So it says drag the cylinder to the scale, you go over here, and then you start doing your mass. You will have to record your mass here. You will also have to record your mass in your data table. So like I said, it's really helpful to have 2 screens. So there's one screen and my Evernote screen. So you can kind of double up your screens. That way you can take your information from one side to the next. Okay. And what I've noticed is that when you do this, or at least when I did it with another student, that it takes away the interactive, and now I have to read the trial. All right. And so in order to get back to the interactive, you have to make it big again. So once you make it small, okay, it looks like it's disappeared, but you can make it big again and get back to the interactive. Another shortcut is if you accidentally click this show text version, you can always right-click on the interactive window, and you can, and it won't work here because it's open, but you can right-click on that, and it will say open link in new window. All right, so hopefully you can avoid some of that frustration. So make sure you go through this. Once you're done with the part 1, you'll go to part 2 and part 3. Something I want to help everybody out with is when you get to the very bottom and you're doing your questions and conclusions, please make sure that you are using your data to answer these questions, and that you are answering them in regards to, or what do I want to say, based on accuracy and precision. So for example, when it says, how would you determine the proper number of significant figures of a liquid using a graduated cylinder? Okay, make sure that you answer this in terms of, okay, how can I be the most accurate on my measurement? Number 2 asks, can 1 be considered? Can 1? You're going to have to explain this in terms of accuracy and precision. And finally, in number 3, which I'm going to have to kind of scoot up here so you can see, number 3 says, in parts 2 and 3 of the lab, you use different size objects. Compare the density values that you calculated in terms of accuracy and precision, because now you have 3 values. And so what could you say about those measurements? Okay, guys, I hope that helps a little bit. If you need some more instruction, just let me know, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye.